Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session. And thank you for joining me on this Friday morning trading session. This morning, I'm running the boom scans. I've been running them for a couple of days now. You have access, if you're a premium member, to the pre-market scan, the Momo scan. This one I put up here this morning is kind of new. It's just all stocks, no filters, except for it's running on the boom. This scan here is looking at the daily charts to see what's moving, so we'll keep an eye on it as well. Here we have the magic scan. So when a stock pops up, we'll click on it. We want to come down here immediately and make sure that it has enough volume to get in and get out safely. What I mean by that is this number needs to really be moving, steady flow, a battle going on in the stock. This label here is only watching the volume in the very last candle, so it gives us a good idea of what the buyers or sellers are doing. We also want to pay attention to this bubble. We want these bubble percentages to be green and above 90. And this one label here is the 1 minute chart. So this bubble is on the 1 minute chart. This is the 1 minute label for that bubble. This is the 5 minute chart. This is the 15-minute chart. On the Dominator Master, we want to see these green bars breaking above this yellow average volume line. That means the buyers are coming in stronger than average. Down here on the My Blessing indicator, we also want to see this green line going upwards. The green part is buyers, the red part is sellers. And down here is the money flow. We want to see the money flow. This indicator moves very quickly. You have to keep an eye on it. So if you are in a trade and this money flow is running up and you start seeing red, it's a good idea that you may want to consider changing your position in that stock. I know this sounds a bit complicated, but it's not. If you wait and see what happens when I click on a stock, if it's going to run, everything up here is green. That's really all you need to look for, is that everything is green before you click the mouse button. Also, if you are a new trader or new to this stream, make sure that you don't trade real money. If you're learning, trade on paper the old-fashioned way. Watch these live streams over and over and over, but write it down on paper if you're new here. Write down your entry, your exit, and your results. Once you become profitable on paper, change over to real money, but trade small share size. Small share size being anywhere between 1 and 10 shares. If you continue to be profitable on paper, then the only thing you need to do to increase your profit is increase your share size. Also, I am not a licensed professional. Make sure that you reach out to a financial advisor before you take any of my advice or use any of my indicators. In your active trader, make sure that your TIF, which is time and force, make sure you select EXT for extended hours or you won't get a trade in. Thank you for joining me on this Friday morning pre-market trading session. Hopefully we will get some good runners this morning. Here's that one stock that seems to always run 5 minutes before our market opens. So be careful, because when our market opens, most of the time they all take profit. They're waiting for us to get in so they can get out. So be aware of that. And then sometimes it just keeps on running. So we have to really watch it close to see what happens. We have about a minute to go. Enjoy your coffee while it's warm. Hopefully we'll be so busy the coffee gets cold, but we'll see how it goes. And good morning, YouTubers. You are on board this morning for one free hour. If you've never been here before, I stream on YouTube for free 1 hour on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Good morning, Soul, and everybody on YouTube. About 15 seconds to go. And let's see what happens. Does it go up or down? Be very careful here. We're watching the money flow down here. A few buyers coming in to push it up a little higher. Hopefully they don't sell it off immediately and it keeps going. Nice green dominator bar of buyers right here. It's not a strong push upward, so be cautious, very cautious right here. We need more buyers to keep driving it. It's getting weaker. Hopefully we get a pop to the upside. Everything is green up here, just like I mentioned before, so we're looking good so far. Watch this money flow for a dip in case they start pulling out. Couple of indicators are turning red, but back to green now, pushing up a little higher. High of 420 so far, 432. I'm going to take my profit right here. I don't want to chance it too much further. I held off just that little bit. I got out at 450 at 1,000 shares. Nice opening runner here, all the way up to 499. This is what I like to see, make money right out of the gate. Still looking strong with all of the indicators. Watch for a red bubble in this 1 minute. That's going to be your first indication that they may sell out. We have a high of 504 now. Looks like we're getting a little bit weaker. We do have some sellers on board. We do have the red on this 1 minute label. So they're taking some profit here. Always take profit on the spikes. As they're rising, it's easier to get out. Sometimes you'll hear me say, well, it may be time to take profit. It's going down. You don't have to listen to me if you see differently on the chart. Pulling back now. Good job, traders. Nice profits this morning. Greg R. I probably missed half of you. I'm just going to say good job, traders, because there was a list of profits going up there that I missed. Greg B, 425. Tony B, 625. $9 for C. Good job. $11 for Ronnie. Good job, Ronnie. Good job, Milo. Seeing lots of profit this morning on this one. Was a really easy play, honestly. YouTubers, if you've never been here before, I am Ricky Gaspard. I've been trading on Thinkorswim since the 1990s. I've been coding Thinkorswim just over 16 years. Everything you see on my screen is custom. I have figured out how to get the spikers out of this system by special coding. That's why you don't find these indicators in your Thinkorswim. They were created by me so that I could continue to easily try to make profits out of the market. Watching this candle, we have high percentage. Maybe they're going to drive it up and retest the high. There's always that possibility. I'm waiting for these indicators to turn around. This one is trying to anyway. Remember, this one's money flow. It's going to move much faster than the other two indicators. I'm pretty sure this one's probably done, though. The second run will never be as strong as the first. It can happen, but in rare instances. TGL, we got one spiking up from the bottom here. Let's see what's going to happen with this one. We are all green except the money flow is negative. We may be here a little bit early. Let's see if it triggers those paid scanners that are out there. And then they all come in and start driving it up. That's usually what happens. We get the trigger, then they get it later, and they run up. We'll give it a minute or two. Watching that money flow down at the bottom. Looking good. Let's see if we take off here. Money flow is all over the place. So we're still weak. Now we have a seller bar in the dominator. That does not mean it's not going up. We're going to continue to watch it to see if the buyers come in. Looks like they're not interested. Well, I was hoping for two in a row. The morning's not over yet. It can happen. I see a few more buyers have found it on their charts. They are maybe attempting another push. We need to break above this yellow line in the volume profile. That would assure me that the run is strong. Few more buyers trying to come in. They just aren't doing it on this one this morning. Waiting for another one to pop up. Not seeing anything at the moment. Patiently waiting. Good morning, Brother Barry. See SMCI making a little move here. Let's check it out, see if it starts gaining. Looks like very low volume still. Not going to happen just yet. I've seen Kaba moving around a little bit this morning. It may make a move later. CABA. This is on a daily chart. And GRYP, we've played it several times. It has a little spike, but nothing that's going to draw my attention just yet. AMD, a little spike up, but no volume. GRYP has hit the magic scan. Not enough volume yet to make an entry. Barry, is that anywhere near Galveston Island? I don't think it is. Yeah, I'm about 40 miles south of Houston. But travel safely, brother. We need you here on Monday. AMD finding a few more buyers, but it's still under low volume. AMST currently in consolidation, could break out in either direction, but when is the question? When will it break out? Good job, Autumn Rain, but I haven't seen that one pop up in the scans. Good job on the hold, Rob. But don't do that again. It could have never went back up. Always pull out the moment you start going negative. Let me take a look at TSSI. It has never popped up in my scans. A lot of tall wicks of sellers. We don't want to see tall wicks on the top. They are driving the price back down. We want to see our wicks on the bottom driving the price back up. But good job to those of you who made money. Looks like AMST is going to break out to the downside. Nvidia getting a little bit of attention this morning. Maybe a breakout coming soon. Mark, I don't know what's happening on your end. It should just take you to Discord, and then I have a channel that's called Upgrade Now. You click on it, and it gives you instructions on how to join. But if you're getting a spinning icon, it could be Discord. I really don't know that side of it. Just keep trying. Could be your connection. I really don't know about connection issues, and that's what it seems like you're having. Am I back? I think Discord got me. All right, I'll just say what I said again. I'll repeat it. This is the 5 moving average. This is the 13, and I have put a cloud between them. You can hang on as long as it's green if you have the guts to do so. I don't. I do the quick scalps and get out, but they do help you as far as where the stock is going. This one is the 34. I use it instead of the VWAP. Stocks are more responsive off of this 34. They usually pull back to it, bounce off of it, and run back up. And until the price drops below this 34, it may start trending down at that point. So try to play the bounces off of these 34s during the day. You might make a little bit more money. Just as a reminder to keep track of your subscriptions, we will be moving over to volumespikes.com and off of Discord entirely. Hopefully that'll happen here soon. So if you join us and you're new and you join us for a month at a time because we will be migrating over to the website here in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. So if your subscription is going to renew, you may want to renew it a month at a time. Sleek Designer, I quit putting a date on it. The best I can tell you right now is the streaming server that I ordered is en route to the PC shop that I ordered it from. They got to do a little tweaking to it and then I get it. He said just a couple of days after he receives it. He's supposed to receive it Monday. So I'm expecting to get it Wednesday or Thursday of next week, hopefully. Then it's going to take us probably a week to get set up with it. Maybe not that long. So maybe a couple of weeks, maybe 3 at the most. I hate Discord. Everybody hates Discord. Discord is not good for this kind of work. The biggest delay has been this streaming server. I want to own my own streaming company for myself, not to hire it out or get subscribers, just for us. I don't want to pay a rental fee on the amount of people I have each month. So I just bought the server and we're waiting on it. Well, it's now beginning to look like a typical slow Friday. All we have to do, though, is wait. There's no sense in going searching. If something's going to move, it's going to be up here on this screen. I don't catch 100% of the stocks, but I catch enough of them to be profitable each day. I think the worst part about Discord is the hackers that can hack into your Discord, catch your subscribers as they're signing up, and of course, they steal my icon and my name and try to make you believe it's them. And then you think you're joining me when you're joining them. So be aware of the scammers on Discord. I never message anybody. And so if somebody messages you with my name, it is not me. You have to reach out to me first to start the conversation, and then I'll reply. They also use Milo, Niner, and R2's name as well. That's our support department. So make sure you don't fall for any of their tricks. They try to get you to deposit money in some other account. I will never ask you for money or to join another service somewhere else. So be aware of the scammers on Discord. Don, it's going to be Linux we're running. Don, believe it or not, I had to select an operating system that was compatible with the processors. Good job, Milo. Milo, you know you're not done. 2K sounds better than 1. And if you made money on this little tiny rise, you did very well. Hey, Aaron, we may eventually get there. That's paying for a data stream to be able to do that. I am looking into it, but I'm also trying to not hit the budget that hard yet. I am considering running live scanner feeds all day long when we do get the server. But you won't be able to click on them, but at least you'll see them. Good morning, Eagle Eyes. I know I'll be ready to get rid of this test server that we have currently going right now. It's has a fan noise that drives me nuts. Either that or I can hear a hurricane blowing outside or something, but we know it's not that. So I've tried options, I've tried futures. Just always came back to playing these spikes. They seem to be the most profitable. So all I do now is play spikes. You are welcome, Rick Holcomb. Rock, it takes a lot of power to push these streams out. So a Mac Pro is not going to do it for me. It'll be running dual processors, large processors. I've also had to bring in a commercial internet fiber line at 7 gigs. So there's a lot more to it. I'm not just streaming to one or two people. I do, Mark. It's brand new, ordered with the server. I don't think y'all understand how much power it takes to stream if you try to do it yourself. It's about 3 megs per viewer. Now add hundreds of viewers to that. It'll eat your bandwidth up really quick. I'm getting the yawns. We need a stock to pop up here soon. EST would be 6:55 a.m. If you're a premium member, I turn on the stream about 5:30 in the morning, flip through a few stocks, read the market reports, get ready for my day, try to plan it out accordingly. And then when the market opens, all of that stuff I tried to study was garbage, and I sit here and wait on spikes. And that's my honest answer. You really can't beat this system. We don't have to go watch news. If news comes out on a stock, guess what happens? It starts spiking. If buyers come into a stock, it starts spiking. And we catch a lot of them. It's just that we're in a really bad market right now. Everything seems to die at 9:30 in the morning. Everything is snail crawling around, and you got to guess at what's going to continue. I'm ready for the regular session to be normal again. Mark, I have 2 premium indicators, this being one of them right here. The other one is Master Scalper. These are $99 each. And you do need them. We're going to occasionally be back into the Master Scalper once we move over to the website because I've done a lot of stuff to it as well. And I have some indicators coming out when we launch. Like, for instance, these boom scans will be coming out when we're over on the website. I have Trailblazer, which posts buy and sell signals at the proper locations. So only the premium indicators are going to cost more. The $79, you get everything except for these 2 premium indicators. And I give a lot of stuff away as well. TLPW, it's not in my scans, but I'll put it in. Good catch, whoever caught it. Milo. Keith. Goldfinger. I should have just said Goldfinger. It's spiking downwards now. Well, I see Goldfinger above Keith. Looked like it was a pump and dump. We didn't miss anything here. We avoided a risk. Actually, it looks like the YouTubers were on it before the premium were. It's in my magic scan right over here. My scans are all blank, except for just what you see here. Everything else is blank. I'm running 13 scans this morning, looking for any scenario of a stock moving. Good job, HMZ. All right, YouTubers, unfortunately, that free hour is up. I appreciate each and every one of you who joined me this morning. If you're interested in joining us on the premium side, do it for 1 month at a time until we move over. You can join us by hitting the label at the top of the chat, the white and the yellow one. Hopefully, you don't get a loading issue like a previous trader tried to do. Once you click that label, go over to Upgrade Now, and there will be instructions there on how to join us as a premium member. You will get me 4 hours a day, 5 days a week. You'll also get support. You'll get Milo's training and whoever else wants to join the training. And once these members become good at it, they usually jump in and start teaching what they know. So come and join us. It's 60 plus scans, 30 plus custom indicators. Everything is custom, actually. But thank you, everyone who joined me this morning on YouTube. Look forward to seeing you on Monday. This stream starts at 5:55 a.m. Central Time, so adjust it to your time zone. And I will see everyone next Monday. Have a very blessed weekend. I am out.